I was talking to someone for like 6 months. Did not have TikTok downloaded. I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. But at the time, she was doing TikTok like crazy, and she was getting a little bit of traction. She goes at like 20K. We were in high school. I'm like, that's a lot of followers.
Yeah.
And she was like, you should just download the app. So I downloaded the app, and then we broke up. And then I come to realize after, she cheated on me, and she cheated on me in like a dirty way too. Like, it was fucked up. She started talking to somebody else, but it was definitely, the timeline was like, she started talking to someone while we were talking. And I'm like, okay, that's messy. And for me, if it was just that, I would have been like, okay, you know what, it is what it is. It's like, I was a kid too. I was like 17, 18. What messed me up was that she worked in like an area that was close to mine, and I worked at Dunkin', right? The guy that she cheated on me with every single day, she would like make out with him in the drive-thru line so I would see it. I'm like, girl, you know I'm hurting over here, and you're gonna do this to me? Like, what the fuck? I don't know if it was on purpose or whatever. She could have just been living her life. I really don't care. But like, for me, it was like, damn, like that was definitely like my villain arc, because she had blocked me too. So I was like, you're gonna see me. I was like, you're gonna see me. So I started posting on TikTok 4 times a day, just to like, oh. And then when one video started doing well, I was like, I put like 10 times the work. I'm like, oh, you're gonna see me. You're gonna see me.
This one,
yeah, you're gonna see me. But then come to find out later, 2 years later, the guy that she cheated on me with, she cheated on him too. And I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, like, she tell you? She's like, I had no idea who you are. Like, I had no idea, like, who you were at all. Like, he was clueless. I was like, wait, so she screwed you over too? Like, you did nothing wrong. He was the one that helped me film every day, and him and I became best friends.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the first viral video I had with the Fefa voice, he was recording it, and he was the one that told me to do it. So it's kind of a story of, like, I thank God that, like, she was put it, not, you know, like, no weird, don't flatter yourself. But, like, I thank God that, like, that happened, because the thing that I kept telling myself when I was going through all that was like, just turn your pain into pain. Turn your pain into pain. Like, make something cool out of this. And obviously, I have no ill will towards her at all. I honestly don't even blame her, because, like, yeah, a lot, like, every time I tell the story, people are like, oh, that's so crazy, like, the way that happened. And like, oh, you know, screw her, blah, blah, blah. But looking back, it's like, bro, we were kids.
Yeah.
Like, we were kids. Some people, like, what is the saying? Not to be all, like, dramatic, but, like, hurt people hurt people. I'm honestly grateful that it happened, because I would not be here if, like, I wasn't that mad to where, like, you know, I started making videos, and then I met him, and then he helped me with the videos. For people that see my videos, I've had Paul in a lot of my videos, especially, like, I used to do these Linda videos.
Okay.
Where it was like me as a mom going into a store, and like how moms do things, and people would like be like, who is that guy? And then they started knowing, oh, that's Paul. People still don't know how we met, but that's actually how we met. Is he was just, I hated his guts for 2 years, and then, you know, you realize, you know, maybe you weren't the problem.